crazy.
Man, what an opening contest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
FWE
it's time for our next contest. Is a qualifying match for a shot at Maria Kanellis' FWE Women's Championship. And this match is a triple threat match.
So Maria not here tonight.
Introducing first,
well, you know what?
from
she said,
Boston, Massachusetts.
Until you go out
ladies
and
and
find me some
gentlemen,
competition,
Kasey
we're not coming back.
Are you sending some little
I'm
insights?
sure you would definitely be considered worthy competition.
Worthy? Are you kidding me? The longest U.S. champion in history of the WWE.
That is true, and that's a record that still stands even years after you left.
216. Yep. Really proud about that.
The beautiful Kasey Ray making her debut here at FWE Wrestling. You may recognize her for those longtime FWE fans. That is the girlfriend of current Ring of Honor television champion and formerly allowed FWE wrestler, no longer allowed to be on our pay-per-views, Matt Taven.
Well, I like the pink, so it's...
The one thing that she...
I don't know her, but I like the pink, and we'll see. I love characters, so...
Whoa. And she is a gymnast. She is a legitimate gymnast, so I am very much looking forward to seeing what kind of stuff she can pull out tonight.
Interesting.
Introducing competitor number 2. She hails from San Juan,
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Matt Taven is here tonight to support
Ladies and
her,
gentlemen,
even if he's
the
not on
Huntress,
camera. He's here.
Ivelisse Velez.
Now, here's a woman who made her FWE debut at the same time as you, Maryse, although took kind of a different route to get here. Laid out Katarina Lee, who's not in attendance tonight, during that beautiful People versus Maria and Katarina match, and made her presence known. Well,
you know, I love that you say debut together, because it's like comparing, you know, a Honda with a Bentley, but a really good Honda with a lot of potential.
No, she's a phenomenal wrestler. I mean, she's undefeated here in singles competition, beat Rebby Sky last time. Unfortunately, came up short in a tag match, teaming with Maria, who does well in singles, but she can never find a good partner. Maybe you would like to be her tag team partner.
Maybe she would like to be my tag team partner. What about that?
And competitor number 3. She hails from Queens, New York. Making her FWE return,
well, I'll just let the ring announcer introduce
Rosita.
Former TNA Knockout Rosita made her debut in FWE May 14th, 2011. Hasn't been around in quite some time due to her TNA contract, but is now back and ready to reclaim her spot at the top of the mountain.
Very feisty.
Yes.
Very, very feisty.
Oh, and I got a high five. You got a kiss, but I got a high five.
Jeez. I love the ambience here tonight. Love it.
And the camera angles for those of you at home. So this should be a real interesting matchup here. Rosita is clearly the fan favorite. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Kasey Ray's kind of the unknown here, though. I mean, Ivelisse, she's going to take every cheap trick in the book to get the job done. Wow, we are underway, and that is loud right in our ear. Jake K, of course, watching live on iPay-per-view. Your good buddy. And he says hi. Oh, that was very smart. Rosita rolled right through, letting the two of them go at it instead. Nice forearm right into the corner. Ivelisse is already on rubber legs early on.
I'm curious to see if they're going to tag together against her.
Oh, Kasey Ray followed in. Rosita had eyes in the back of her head with a roll-up.
Ooh.
Oh, kick right to the keister.
This is a little vicious kick here.
Yeah, Ivelisse has a MMA background. She was actually scheduled to have her first MMA fight a few months back in Chicago. Pulled out for TNA gut check. Ooh, atomic drop, dropped her, and a belly-to-back suplex up and over. Rosita going for another roll-up. She's really trying to win it early here. Only a 2 count. Like I said, Kasey Ray is really the question mark here. Who knows what she can bring to the table in the future? Going for a nice vertical suplex, and Rosita again with the roll-up.
Oh.
Ivelisse with a handful of hair. I know that that gets you going. Rosita to the outside, able to hang on. Ivelisse challenging Kasey Ray to come at her.
She's got a lot of attitude, too.
Kasey Ray right to the outside. It looks like Ivelisse is completely in charge here. Rosita able to kick off the leg, block the punch, and really try to get some offense. She's going to the top rope early. This may be a mistake.
Yeah, she's one-on-one now. She's got to get rid of her. Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Ivelisse saw it coming and was able to catch the kick and pulls her down right off the top rope.
That hurts. I remember those.
Yes.
Those hurts.
I'll bet you're glad to not have to have those anymore. Just like to send a shout out to those covering the show. Of course, Mike Johnson, PWI Insider. I don't know if he's watching or just watching live. Diva Dirt's tweeting along with us. And I'm sure a lot of other people are too. We're reading them at FWE Wrestling and at Maryse Ouellet. Looks like Ivelisse is in complete control here of Rosita. Kasey Ray is on the outside in a world of trouble. And a handful of hair. It's good strategy, right?
Absolutely.
Something that you would, I assume, do in the right situation?
I had so many matches like this, and there's a strategy to it. You got it, it's one by one, but I can see that those two, they're not even tied. No, they're not even.
Oh, man, Concussion City.
She's really in for herself.
She is done. Yeah, Ivelisse doesn't care who you are. She just wants to beat people up. She's mean and nasty.
Well, because usually they could have tagged together and get rid of Rosita, but no, they just woman, typical of woman, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what the men say, right?
Yeah, right.
I don't want to get in too much trouble here with our female audience. Ivelisse is choking the daylight. Yeah, you said it. I didn't say it. I love all women. It's all right. Ivelisse is choking the daylights out. I do. I love you. I love Rosita. I love Ivelisse and Kasey. And later on tonight, Serena Deeb versus cheerleader Melissa versus Angelina Love, which should be another phenomenal women's matchup. She is stretching that spine of Rosita. Kasey Ray just lurking on the outside, looking for her moment of opportunity.
There you go. There she's turned around.
Oh, a double Cobra clutch. What happens if Rosita goes out here? Is Kasey Ray the winner or is Ivelisse the winner?
This just reminds me of me.
Right in the middle there?
The camouflage. The camouflage.
That's right. That was your move.
Yes.
Maybe we'll see a little DDT tonight too?
With the flipping hair? I don't think so.
So no interest in getting back in the ring? This doesn't excite you? Doesn't make you want to just lace those boots up one more time?
Of course. What are you trying to ask me right there?
I'm trying to get you in an FWE ring and do a match.
You're really trying really, really hard.
You know, I've been trying to do this. For those of you at home, I literally have been trying for a year, maybe a year and a half, I don't know. But we tried for a year and a half to get RVD, and it eventually worked out too. So there is still hope for this.
Well, you know, I said you can never say never. So maybe one day, maybe.
All three women exchanging chops and a double noggin knocker by Rosita. Great wherewithal. Ivelisse follows in. Rosita's throwing forearms for everyone.
Feisty. There you go, girl.
Nice neck breaker. Rosita's in complete control now. Like I said, we haven't seen her here in FWE. Uh-oh. Ooh. Big chop right across the chest. And another.
I like slaps, face slaps.
Oh, you want him to hit him in the
effective.
face. Ivelisse able to get the boot up. Rosita followed right in.
Let's not lose any time. Just go to the point.
Do everything you can to try to disable your opponent. That's the name of the game, right? Uh-oh. These women are going to the top rope for a superplex. This can't be good.
Whew.
Oh, gosh. Kasey Ray. Oh, no.
The crowd's going nuts.
Oh, this is bad. Oh! Powerbomb into the superplex. Both women down. Kasey Ray in complete control.
It's time to cover, girl.
She's got to follow up.
Jeez, come on. I get into it, especially when it's a women's match. It's just get really into it.
Only a 2 count. I think had she hooked the leg a little sooner.
She lost a lot of time. If it would have been right away, she would have had it.
Crowd's trying to rally behind Rosita. Just give her that extra inch. All three women down. Whoever really can take advantage here is Gata Izkum is going to be the favorite to win this one. Oh, wait a minute. Nice rolling leg scissor by Ivelisse.
Uh-oh.
Looks like right into a leg lock. She's got that locked in.
Rosita, it's her time. Take advantage.
Oh.
Arm lock.
She's going for a Kimura, too. Oh, a guillotine. She's got a leg lock and a guillotine. Are we
not
going to see
gonna
a
get out
double
there.
submission? She has them locked
Oh
in.
my God. MMA, right?
There we go. That MMA background's paying dividends here for Ivelisse.
I need a photo of this.
Oh, Rosita taps out. So does Kasey Ray. Ivelisse is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and advancing, Ivelisse Velez.
So Ivelisse able to come in,
Wow.
beat the returning Rosita and the debuting Kasey Ray. What do you think? What about you and
I don't
Ivelisse
know.
down the line?
I put my money on Rosita, so I'm kind of
0-2 tonight so far.
yeah.
Still early. Still plenty of matches
early.
left. Tommy Dreamer versus Carlito Colon, of course, next on
So
the
I'm so
free.
excited
Yeah, I know.
about that match.
Giving it away for
So
free
excited.
as the third match of the show. That's insane. But that's not even the main event tonight. Still to come, Ted DiBiase Jr. makes his only wrestling appearance since leaving WWE just last
So
month.
what were you asking me about Ted DiBiase, if I would ever be involved in
Well, I
some
mean,
kind
let's say, Colt's a very good competitor. If he were in trouble, would you jump in to maybe try to swerve it or help Ted, come out on top?
You never know.
Everybody's got a price, right?
Never know. Yeah.
Kasey Ray's in a lot of pain. Rosita also. MMA, that's the way it works. When you lock one of those submissions in, there's nothing you can do about it.
Really effective. Really, really effective. You know what I would like to see? John
would you like to
Hennigan,
see?
well, John, aka John Morrison.
No, John Hennigan, you got it right the
Back-
first time.
Well, whatever. I love John Hennigan, and it's weird for me to say it again. Anyways, I'd love to see him back, maybe to be part of the Miz TV in the WWE. What
Well,
about
why don't we
that?
just have Miz jump ship to FWE?
You're a good businessman.
There we go. Come on, everyone. I know you
Good
should.
thinking.
You want, yeah. That's what we want to see. Let's have the Miz and Hennigan reunion right here in FWE.
Yeah, why not?
I don't see why not.
Maybe one day. I would see that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Once
How
the wedding is all
amazing.
set and
When the wedding's done and the first, second, and third child is here.
whoa, you heard it here first, folks.
Well,
there
I'm
are
French
kids
Canadian.
coming.
We love big families.
There you go.
I want to have a lot of mini Marises walking around. Mini Mrs. Can you imagine the
No.
attitude of those kids?
Oh gosh,
The Maryse and Miz combined together, wow.
you guys are gonna have the ultimate heel offspring. So, I think right now, even though we should have
Ladies and
done this a
gentlemen,
little
before the next
earlier,
contest, I'd like to bring
before
out a
the
special
pre-show
guest,
main event, we're
very
gonna
good friend of mine,
sing an
the
anthem.
Queen of the Mountain,
Oh, wow.
Karen
Oh, wait, no, no.
Jarrett.
I guess
want
we're
me to
bringing out
sing?
Karen. Do you sing?
Absolutely not. But
Oh,
if
well,
want
you
me to
could
sing.
try. Look at this Mike Law, the luckiest guy in the building tonight.
Lucky guy. Look how happy he looks.
Well, he never gets on camera, so. Oh, I thought he was going to follow her in.
It's always difficult to get in the ring with a short skirt like that. We don't want any
Karen,
malfunction.
you were announced for special
Wardrobe
appearance, but I hear
malfunction.
you have an announcement
That
for
is
us.
true.
I do. And I'm sure everybody is aware of the little hints that FWE has been dropping lately. And you're aware that I've been home the last couple years. And I've decided that it's time for me to get back on the road and get back to doing what I do best. So, I know you're all waiting to find out who the new general manager is. And I'm very, very happy to announce that it would be me.
Whoa. Karen Jarrett, the new general manager of FWE? I had heard rumors that was going to be you, Maryse.
AJ, I think that it's
Good one.
a perfect time for me to start throwing my weight around and doing what I do best. And the next match this evening is Tommy Dreamer versus Carlito
I like the way she talks.
But I think I'm going to
Yes.
make it a little more interesting than that and make it a no DQ match.
Whoa. No disqualification right now for the third match of the night. Wow. Oh, and now they're posing for pictures? That's not very ring announcer-like. So let's...
Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen of the Mountain, Karen Jarrett, the new FWE Commissioner.
Wow. Big news here in FWE. Karen Jarrett, the new general manager for FWE.